to Rabbit and Rose. I am Annie and today I'm going to show you how I made this Aggretsuko pillow. Look how cute is she. She's adorable. She has her kawaii face, and if you flip it, is her rage face. So it's rage and kawaii, kawaii and rage. I've been watching her show on Netflix and I am totally obsessed. I absolutely love her and I can totally relate to her as well. So if you're watching her show and you love her as well and you want to know how to make this adorable little pillow, stay tuned. If you're not watching her show, I recommend it. It is super cool. It's cartoons, but it's not cheesy cartoons. It's super funny and like I said, it's totally relatable. But the instructions that I'm going to show you for these, you can obviously apply for any other character that you love. In this case, we're going to do Aggretsuko because she's awesome. These are the things you're going to need. Print out of your Aggretsuko face as big as you want your pillow to be. Fabric in Aggretsuko colors. I use felt in yellow, light brown, white, black, and red for the details of her face. Needle and thread, or your sewing machine if you have one, or glue. I use all three. And filling for pillows or plushies, I like to use polyfill. To make the pattern, I just Google an image of Aggretsuko. I selected this one because it has both her cute and happy face and her rage face. I copied the image and pasted it on an Excel document. I like to use Excel for these because if you need to print something that is bigger than a regular piece of paper, Excel will break it for you into different pages, keeping the scale of your image. For example, here, if I put it landscape or horizontal, you can see those little dot lines right there. That is one page. So if I make my image larger than that page, it's gonna take 4. Now I'm gonna use 4 pages. And that is exactly how it's gonna print it, in 4 different pages that I can just put together like the easiest puzzle in the world. I wanted to make a double-sided pillow showing both sides of Aggretsuko, so I printed kawaii and aggressive face in the same way. So now that we have our pattern, we're going to cut the fabric that is going to make the head, the ears, and all the details for her face. So I first cut the ears off, so I have just the shape of the head, and we're going to cut the fabric for that. We're going to need 2 identical pieces, so I'm going to double up the fabric, and using a marker, I'm going to trace the shape of the head onto the fabric. We'll hold both layers of fabric together with pins and we'll cut, leaving some room between the edge and the line. And then we'll follow the same steps for the ears. We'll cut the smaller pieces that are going to make the details of her face and her ears. For her face, I cut each section as if it was one piece. I started with the biggest one to the smallest. The white fuzzy part on her face, her cheeks, her snout, and then the eyes and those little things on top of the eyes. And like I told you earlier, I want to do a double-sided pillow, so I follow the same steps for aggressive face. If you are gonna make Aggretsuko, you can't forget her kanji, or the Japanese symbol for rage, right on her forehead. And I know it's not completely accurate, but close enough. Now that we have all of our pieces ready, we're gonna put them all together. And I'm gonna start with the ears. So I'm gonna sew along that line that I did with the marker on both ears, of course. And I'm gonna use my sewing machine for these, but you can also do these by hand if you prefer. Then we'll cut the excess fabric, leaving only a little room between the edge of the fabric and the line. And we also want to make small, tiny cuts on all of the curvy parts. Once we have both ears, we're gonna turn them around right side out and give them shape. And then we just have to add all the details that are gonna make both of her faces. Some of them I sew by hand using embroidery thread because I like how chunky it looks and kind of vintage. Some other ones, most of them, I glue them using my hot glue gun. Once we have kawaii face, aggressive face, and both ears, we're gonna get the head ready. And we're going to sew, kind of like we did with the ears, we're gonna sew all along the line that we drew, but we're gonna leave a gap right there so we can turn it around later. Before we sew it or glue it, if you wanna glue it, we have to put the ears in place. So we're gonna flip them upside down and we're gonna tuck them between both layers of fabric. We're gonna hold them in place with pins. And now we can sew all around the head. Remember, leave that gap on the bottom. And now we can attach the face to the head. If you're gonna glue it as I am, you need to be careful so you don't glue both layers of the head together. So make sure you're gluing only on one of the sides. If you put too much glue, it could go through to the other side, to the other layer, and then you won't be able to open your pillow. Now that we have everything attached and it's looking beautiful, we can stuff it, sew it shut, and enjoy it. If you like this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more, then don't forget to subscribe. If you do, these huge kisses for you. I'll love to see you next time. Bye!